Hey everybody, it's your boy Henry. If you like what you're listening to, you're here for another episode of Dungeon Junkies. Check us out on iTunes. Give us that 5-star review. We love you so much. Tussle bloof.
That's what we drink here at the Dungeon Junkies podcast. My name is Kenny, your DM who does not know
That'd be a worst start ever.
how accents work.
Is it cool
in Canada?
bloof? I can't. Goddamn
Tassel beef.
Tassel bloof.
Tassel wolf.
Whatever.
Tassel. We're gonna just move on. Once again, I'm Kenny, your dungeon master, and to my left, I have.
Hey.
And we're...
Dr. Euphoria.
All right, we're back.
Oh.
Ew. Time to get sexual.
Time to get very sexified.
What?
So last
Just
time,
like every time.
Oh.
not only was there a giant kraken slamming down on the glass enclosure of the kingdom, just a bunch of shit. So Taryn rushed down the street into action towards the danger. The rest of us, after Fenworth sent his trusty winged ape companion after Taryn,
Monkey slave.
monkey slave, Fenworth sent his winged companion to assist Taryn and hopefully bring him back.
Yeah.
And the rest of you decided to take this chance to, of course, go to the portal that leads you to the plane of water. Because kind of, time, of course, is of the essence here. And so you and Elos's party, or our party and Elos's party.
Yeah, we actually call it Mr. Doctor's party.
Mr. Doctor's party, Mr. Doctor and Fenworth and Dildor, Prince Dildor, rushed to the portal where your side of the group, where you were met with a group of Sahagwins and a very large, very ugly, depending on your perspective, demon.
And each his own.
Demon and or devil, I should say.
Every demon's special in their own unique way.
So, we all engaged in battle with this group of things that seemed to be heading into the plane of water. And Taryn ended up running on the opposite side of the kingdom into some guards that were having some trouble with another group of the Sagwins. And the guards were injured pretty badly. Taryn came in, kind of rescued, and Michael quickly followed. Taryn hopped on the servant's back and flew into the air, leaving the remaining guards to die.
That's still my favorite scene ever.
You
make it sound terrible. You make it sound like I left them. Like
You did.
my favorite I did not choose to leave. All right.
Oh, hey,
he did
I
get
chose
tricked.
a
He did get
bigger
tricked.
group
I got big
of
tricks.
these enemies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heading
got
towards
him.
these
Got
almost
your
dead
life.
guards.
Onward.
Peace.
Fucking bullshit.
Fucking flies the other way.
Fuck you, Michael.
Taryn had the right motives, I think. With Taryn and Michael heading back towards the remainder of the group, who was engaged in battle, and things they didn't start off so well. And Mr. Doctor, you ended up wiping out all of the smaller minions, leaving just the demonic boss of the group, and then the Sahagwin commander of that group or whatever. And in flies Taryn and Michael, slamming down onto this grotesque figure of evil. And that is where we had ended last episode. We are beginning at Mr. Doctor.
Oh boy. How many are there now? Is it
Now
just
there's
the one
two.
bot? Okay. The boss, and then is he...
There's this a very tall, slender, demonic, ugly thing, and like the Sahagwin leader.
Okay.
Think about like a squad leader.
He's got a fancy
Before you
hat.
make your move, condition-wise, the other party, Elos, had been attacked. He's not in good shape. Exena, his assistant, not in great shape. Leilatha, Thakoa, Aldrin, they're in great shape. And the Tabaxi gunsmith Leo, he's pretty injured too. So half of their party is almost on the brink of death at this moment.
And are they close to each other?
We'll try to.
They
Two
are.
enemies?
So the
No.
the demon/devil boss, I believe we'd actually ended the last episode with him being knocked prone.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and cast Shatter,
Okay.
and
What do I need?
Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered at the point must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
So I'll put that behind them.
Yeah.
Put
it
so
where
that
it'll just
it's
hit those
exactly
two.
far
Sure.
back there.
I just had to check
Oh wait,
something.
never mind. Half as much damage I like.
Okay. It's charisma save, right?
Yep.
Or Constitution.
Constitution.
Her Christmas save.
Christmas save.
It's a
Roll
Christmas
for Christmas save.
Roll for Christmas.
Oh no, my Christmas goes sucks.
Save. 14.
Goddamn.
I believe that's a fail.
That is
Yeah,
a
get
And
wrecked.
1. So our Sahagwin friend
8.
is going to fail. Let me.
8. So 19 damage.
Mr.
Okay.
Doctor coming in.
Don't worry. I just flew in all epic like. Don't worry
You
about
said
me.
19 damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be
You
for
think, oh, that's
both of them.
real
Yeah.
1 second.
Just
Black hole on them.
Resistance. Okay, cool. And then let me roll
Oh, by the way,
our
these-
other friends. Crit fail
Ooh.
on the save for our
Nice.
demonic
so
boss.
extra
that's-
dice.
Haha.
Nice.
Yeah. Alright.
Nice.
So,
So for him, that'd be 24 damage.
okay, cool.
By the way, Mr. Doctor has a bonus action.
Yeah. And I'm gonna go ahead and use.
No, don't worry about me.
Cool. We're good.
Only flew in all epic like.
Yeah.
I imagine real cool stance and like
You start, yeah. You
winds
start
blowing in
nice.
my hair.
Yeah,
And I'll go
definitely
ahead
looks
and
cool.
use spiritual
nobody
weapon.
cares.
Okay.
I'm gonna use it on the second guy
this
who I
one
hit
was-
did more damage on,
He's like, oh,
Okay, yeah, the demonic boss.
and it's gonna come in the form of a harpoon again.
hell
Fuck
yeah.
Yeah, you gotta match your companion's weapons. Or the weapons of the popular weapons of the sea.
Is that 14 to hit?
14
He's
to
a
hit.
pirate, bro.
That, I believe, misses. Let me double check. Misses.
Okay.
Misses, my friend.
Clearly not as cool as pirates.
You missed.
Cool.
Yeah.
But you did so. So, Mr. Doctor, of course, coming in clutch,
I'm a paladin.
casting. I don't remember the visuals on Shatter. It's a cool spell, though.
Yeah. So I can read it really quick. So it's a loud
Maybe a firework.
piercing noise.
Yeah, that breaks.
Like a fire.
It's
And
like
that
like a thunderclap that breaks stuff, right?
yeah.
Like explodes.
So a sudden loud ringing
firework,
noise,
like a
painfully
Baby
intense, erupts from the point of view where you choose.
Intense
Yep.
eruptions.
So
It's just a really loud sound.
it's just a really
Yeah.
loud noise that makes
Okay.
them go like
So, at this point,
popping eardrums.
at this point, especially this ugly thing, it's grabbing its head, it's hissing, it's yelling, it's screaming, it's just these unearthly noises are coming from this thing. He doesn't even know what it is anymore. And the Sahagwin is doing the same thing. He is holding his head and whatever noise those make. It's gonna hiss too. They didn't like that. That fucking hurt.
Good.
Yeah.
That's what I meant to do.
I'm crying. Oh, fuck, I'm crying.
Excuse me, I'm trying to. All right. So
Stupid ass face.
the boss is pretty hurt.
Nice.
Yeah,
Is he
baby.
bloodied?
Absolutely
Nice.
bloody. He was bloodied before
You can fish him off,
we
Terran.
sat down.
You got this one, bud.
That means I get the killing blow.
Oh, I hope Michael steals it from me.
More like killing blowjob.
Hey, could you suck?
The Sanguine Baron is not bloody
Thanks,
just yet. Still in pretty decent shape. Anyway, alright. Mr. Dr. Killing as always. It is Taryn's turn.
Yeah, baby.
You're gonna
Time to
miss
attack him.
everything because you're just so
Hell
distracted
no.
by how cool Mr. Doctor is.
Fuck. Don't say that.
Mr. Doctor's
Remember, you're on the back of Michael.
Hell yeah, he is.
Yeah, it's awesome. Man.
Oh, didn't we land? Did I
Well,
jump
yeah.
off or what?
Did you jump off?
That's up to you,
I don't
man.
remember. I think I would have jumped off.
Okay.
Just
up
for
to
a
you.
cool landing experience.
Oh,
you're gonna
superhero landed,
Yeah.
3-point landing.
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. That's
Alright.
definitely
You
athletics.
should
Oh no,
athletic.
acrobatics.
Acrobatics is.
I think it would be
accu-
athletics.
Athletics, right? Because he's just
Athletics is
landing.
more strength based.
Well, he's just landing.
But if you're trying to do it cool,
Whoa.
you don't have to. You don't have to actually roll.
Stand-
Say, like,
as
I
he's
don't have to
landing, I
roll,
want
I
you
don't
to
wanna
like
Breaks
balance.
his ankle.
Fuck, I can't
So-
move.
I just wishing you were as cool as Mr. Doctor.
As Michael's flying in, you stand up and like balance yourself on Michael, and then as soon as you land, you do a front flip off of Michael.
See, that's acrobatics.
That is acrobatics.
You should
No,
not
you're-
do that.
you're
Just gonna
already-
go ahead and land safely. Safe landing.
Oh, what a paladin! He
With
He's
a
vanilla as a
ladder.
he's vanilla as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
What
Like
I
a
was saying,
nice vanilla roll.
y'all were
for
already
it.
grounded.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He waits for the
Yeah.
ground.
I just didn't know,
Terran supports Space
I just
Force.
didn't know if you wanted to
Like a-
unmount Michael or not.
Like a queen, like getting out of her carriage, like lifts her dress up and like
you have a
steps
cape?
off.
You have a cape?
I
what are you
do.
gonna do? What?
Oh yeah. No, I'm still busy landing.
I'm busy being a queen. Okay.
He is a queen.
Shit.
I did like your impersonation of the queen. I wish I.
That
I
was
wish
just
we-
like her. If
Yeah.
only people at home could
Camera
see.
can't see it. It's pretty good.
Yeah. So I got a 17?
Are you just
Who are
melee
you
attacking?
swinging at?
18, sorry.
Who are you attacking?
Oh, the guy that is bleeding, bloody.
The big demon
the-
guy.
It should be the big
ugly
demon.
guy.
Yeah,
You were
yeah.
really,
The very ugly
really
guy.
The very
knocking
ugly
down
guy.
his looks.
Cool. So that's gonna hit for sure.
Kill him.
Can't do.
No,
I got
you can't.
a
We're like a 12.
12.
Okay. All right.
I got a second attack.
You do.
Okay.
Roll your second attack.
Haha.
Miss. Hey man, universe hates me.
No. Negativity makes things work. What'd you get?
Yeah.
Oh, you failed.
He,
Fucking hate you.
Oh no.
see, negativity works.
What happened?
I got a 1.
Yes, dude. Oh my god. The one time negativity did not work. So after this
alright.
amazing entrance with Michael,
Is he still on the ground? Prone?
I would say so. He hasn't had a chance to stand up.
You had advantage on that roll.
Oh, he was prone. You
On-
fucking little bitch.
Yeah.
And
Oh
you
my goodness.
You're welcome.
You would be correct.
Oh, you were so lucky.
Reroll both rolls. Reroll twice because just in case you crit hit the first.
Yeah.
swing.
Okay.
So
Oh, yeah, okay, you're right.
So whatever you rolled
so-
just now will be your first.
Okay. Well, I got
Sure,
a 16 on that one, so
Okay.
that still hit the first one. Okay.
Yeah.
Second one. Okay. That's not great, but I got a 15. No. 16. 16.
Okay. You pull the sword out of its chest as it's screaming, whining, and hissing, and you go make your damage roll. How do you want to kill that thing?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Mr.
I
Taryn,
got it anyway.
tearing through these
the
bad
next one.
guys like they're nothing.
Yeah. So I'll
Before my turn.
One of them.
first I'll
exactly.
I'll stab him in the chest, and then I'll take my sword out and bring it over right on his head, and I'll cut it in half.
Oh
Hopefully.
shit.
And just like sliced bread,
Damn.
one of the best things. It's not one of the best things, but
Didn't have to say.
you sliced that head clean
Yeah.
down the center vertically. In fact, you almost cut it perfectly symmetrical.
Yes.
And as it's hissing, that sword goes right in between that tongue.
Ooh.
And
Nice.
already sad and pathetic
Stupid
monster
face.
that was grabbing his head and crying on the floor.
I'll make the
now
hissing
finished
easier.
off
Yeah.
in a very brutal way. I might
Gotta
add.
feel good as a paladin to finally
Cool.
do some demon killing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Finally
hey.
get the last.
I'm proud
last
of you. All right.
Kill steal off of Mr. Dawson.
hit. Oh, you don't have to say that. Fuck.
What happened? But okay.
Mr. Doctor looks over
Yeah, I
and
don't-
whispers like fucking chaos.
If as a paladin you want me to lie, then yeah, you're right. I don't have to say that.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck the oath.
This is my kill.
All right. So next up in our order is Leo, which of course is our Tabaxi, aka cat person,
He's so
gunsmith,
cool. He's definitely cooler than
and
kill stealing motherfucker.
Jesus Christ.
and he's going to
Dropping out of the sky.
since our devilish demonic boss is dead, he is no longer afraid, and he
Oh yeah, he was.
begins his journey. He starts running forward. Most of their party is pretty much at the mouth of that tunnel that opens up into this room that you're in.
Gotcha.
So Leo begins rushing forward, weapons forward and out, and he starts firing at the Sagwin buddy guy.
He's gonna kill the shit out of him.
Oh, he sure did not with the first shot.
With the first shot.
Out of excitement, he was so excited watching Taryn just slice this thing in half. First shot misses, but the second shot,
Turn, not dabbing.
the second shot's gonna make contact, and I would say in particular this would probably interest Fenworth, because
Oh.
the bullet that comes out, he fires some kind of. It's almost like a magic projectile of sorts.
Oh, mine aren't. Whoa, what?
And
Don't you fire magic
it,
projectiles?
The rifle's magic.
It doesn't-
Oh.
so the way these bullets they blast out almost with like a streak of red.
Mine got lightning.
And so he is going to
Got like a laser.
Like a, yeah.
So Leo rushes forward, fires his first weapon and misses. But with the offhand weapon, fires a second time. This red bullet of energy flies towards and makes it kind of grazes the Sagwin, but it does make some contact. And
Well, good for him.
yeah, so
Some
he didn't do a
contact.
lot of damage
Great.
because he rolled very terribly.
Michael
So-
missed his first attack too.
Next up is our sea elven friend Exena. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. No, that's it's our assistant who is now rushing back from the tunnel, seeing, of course, that Elos, being as injured as he is, she is going to attempt to go and kind
Yeah.
of guard him.
Go help
Not
the-
gonna make it. She's
Go
running.
help the loser.
He's a loser. It is now.
Help him die quicker.
It is now the Sagwin's turn, and he is terrified.
Run towards the portal.
He's gonna run,
Wait,
but
can you call for help?
he
Can
remember
push
he
back
actually
up?
did call for help.
That was the help, wasn't it?
He called for help early last round, I believe. No, I'm thinking of the other group.
Yeah, that he was fighting, right?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
I'm thinking of the other group.
I just
Re-
want Michael to pound something.
Yeah. So realistically, he's not going to be able to call for help from the location he is at.
Is he closer to the portal?
Yes.
Ah,
Yeah.
Portal.
And that's it. He's going to begin running towards the portal. So everybody that is within range
Oh,
that can
that's
swing
me.
is
Opportunity
taking
attack
opportunities.
from Michael.
7 damage.
Okay.
13 damage.
Okay. 7, 13, right?
Yeah,
From Michael.
from Michael.
Okay.
He gives a big.
Are you pounding him
He just
with
like
his little big old?
robotic baboon screech in his face, and then just.
Are you sure he does not hiss?
No, he
change
does
that.
not hiss. He screeches. It's like a baboon screech, but kind of metallic. And then
Sounds
just
like Pee-wee Herman.
decks him in the face. Just
yeah.
full
Okay.
on, just right in the nose.
And then, Mr. Doctor, are you using your spiritual weapon to?
No, I'm just using my warhammer.
Okay. Cool. All right. And as our Sahagrin friend runs towards the portal desperately, just gets blasted. Fucking Dr. Euphoria's in there. Leo's in there. Taryn was celebrating his other kill.
Damn.
We're just gonna leave that there. and Fenworth, everybody's. I'm sorry, Michael. Simultaneously just blasts this thing.
Blast.
Blast. And he runs to the portal, and he wasn't very far from it. And
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure he had like back to it or something like that.
Yeah, he was like right in front of it. So, turns around, takes a few steps, and dives straight in.
You little bastard.
He's fucked up. He's gonna get ate by some fish.
Yeah.
I really want to run after them and kill that last guy.
And you're able to. If you choose to do so, combat is over. Congratulations. And everybody is running over to Elos and making sure that he's okay. Dildor, of course, struts over there confidently. Bro, you okay, bro? And Elos, I don't know what that was. He's hurting. He's hurting.
I don't want to approach Elos. Fenworth would approach Taryn.
Okay.
And he'd go like, kind of have his head down and be like, I'm sorry, I kind of had to trick you because I kind of had to bring you back. I hope you're not mad.
Saw those people die right in front of my face.
Good, and I walk over there and I go, and you're gonna see everybody else dead if we don't go this way.
Oh.
Fuck you. Let's go.
And so these guys are all making sure that Elot's okay. They're helping him up.
Yeah, I guess we'd
And
all
they're-
walk over there
they're
now that we're
kind
all
of-
back together.
Yeah.
And they're conversing.
I don't really want to use a spell slot on them, though.
Don't.
What's our next move, boss? And he's gonna say, oh, we have to go in through the portal now while we still have time. And they all kind of nod their heads in agreement. And Dildor is going to turn around. He's gonna say, we following them, guys? You following them, bros?
We
That's
can
why
put
we're here.
Elos on Michael if you guys want.
And they all turn, and Exena specifically turns toward me. Really, that'd be great. That'd be great. I don't think he's gonna
We
be
got the
much
map
good
on
walking.
Michael's back.
And yeah, so Leo and Aldrin, the gunsmiths, both walk over to Elos. They're a little weak, so Aldrin is actually going to ask Fenworth of all people,
Oh,
the halfling.
yeah.
He goes, "Hey, can you come help us out, buddy? Please, I don't think we can carry this guy."
Dr. Thor walks over and picks up Elos and puts him on Michael.
There we go.
And whoa,
Like,
you're
thumbs
really
up.
strong. And Elos, we must hurry. We must, please.
Yeah, all right.
And one by one, everyone starts. They make their way into the portal.
And we will go with
So
Of course.
we do have a conundrum here. If
Let's discuss now.
I got 3 spell slots I never use, and I can cure wounds. Should I use my spell slots on?
Well, I mean, if he dies, we
actually,
still have the
kinda.
map.
I mean, I don't.
But he has all the
see
knowledge we
why
need.
not.
He really can't die because look, out of all the people, he's the most important one. His team, I don't give a fuck
I
about.
really think Fenworth would have just remembered that he could do that because I don't. That's
Yeah.
not really so.
Yeah.
You're
you
pretty
never
new
do
with
that.
the magic stuff.
So
Hey, you should do
slaps
that.
forehead, goes, "Oh my goodness!" And hold on, and I'll climb up on Michael with Elos and cast
Cool.
cure wounds on him.
All right, and he
Get the card for cure.
Ooh, and he's breathing sighs of relief.
You don't need me to roll HP, really? Yeah. Okay.
He's
No longer dying.
Oh, he's feeling a little more relieved. He's looking a little bit better. Thank you, young man. What was your name again? Let's take care of the task at hand. There will be time for introductions later.
Yeah, I just want to make sure you don't die. 'Cause we need to get some crap.
And
Does he have Alzheimer's?
Yeah.
He totally just forgot us who we were.
he's just old.
Who are you?
Where am I? What am I doing here?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Get your hands off of me!
Where am I? We have now entered the plane of water. Does not look, at least in this moment in time, does not look too much different from the ocean depths that you have seen before.
I'm sorry, is there actually light in here? Like, where is the light, like the light source? Or would a light source be?
Alex, I am about 15 seconds in my explanation.
You said we could see, so I was like, oh, we could see in here. So there's light, right?
Maybe he's about to tell you.
I don't know. Fuck it.
Slap yourself in the face.
Right. I'm not gonna do that because I have a legitimate question.
You're gonna do it, or else.
God damn it.
Alright, so in this moment, in this area that you're in currently, Alex, are you listening?
No.
You can see there's tons of different sections in all the planes, really. But in the plane of water, think of it as it's like an endless ocean where not only there's tons of different types of islands. Almost, it's kind of similar to the Sky Islands in that sense. You kind of travel from place to place to place, and I'll explain how to do so here soon, or you're actually going to find out very soon.
So for right now, it just looks like we're underwater.
Right. So in this current moment, you emerge, and now you are actually underwater again. You're not in the glass encasing anymore.
But it looks like there's like a sun way up above, pretty much.
In this section that you're in, yes.
Okay.
There is, you cannot see it, but
There's just some light source
There's
above.
a light source somewhere above you.
Okay.
And I would say that it's common knowledge, and Mr. Doctor would know more about the water
Alex can suck a
than
dick.
anyone. No, Taryn.
Underwater.
Taryn's just impatient. Anyway, so you guys have some general knowledge about the plane of water.
Okay.
You know that you can travel. There's cities in the plane of water, very similar to the Triton city. Tons of different types of races and monsters, and a lot of different things reside in this plane. The area you're in right now, you are actually on the seabed floor. Seabed floor. I just have to say seabed. You're on the ocean floor in this spot that you're in now. Doesn't look any more unique than anything you've seen before. So you go through this portal, and immediately everyone gathers around where Michael and Elos would be.
Bust out that map, brah.
Yep.
And Elos, now feeling
Taking the local
rejuvenated,
dialect.
hops up off Michael's back and reaches into his cloak
Oh, he's feeling all
and
right
pulls
now.
the map out. And he unfolds it. Group gathers around. And
Shit ain't gonna work.
it's, nothing, you just kind of, nothing's happening. He's staring at the map. He's,
Can I do an Arcana check?
Where are you Arcana checking?
The map.
No, not the. We've already done that before. I just want
now
to
we're
Arcana
here.
check the area, see if I feel if there's any magic. Because I mean, we did just have an enemy run through this, so
Yes.
I wanted to see if there's any negative energy anywhere, any evil.
Okay. So I'll just, if you Arcana check, you're gonna feel magic presence, most definitely. You would need, I think if you want to get like in my opinion.
Because we're in the plane of water,
Yes.
right? Everything's
Yeah.
magic.
So, in my opinion, and this is how
You're gonna have to
I
get a
would do
high
it,
roll to
you
get
would
some
need something
specifics.
like a wand of detect magic or something
Oh,
like
well,
that.
shit.
If you want to like try and pinpoint something in particular,
Okay.
You could always just go like, yo, Fenworth, I'm the old bag.
yeah. But you,
Get my wand out of there.
yeah, and you know that
I-
Fenworth has something, but
I
And-
just forgot about that.
And
For
also
instance-
that if you were just like, yo, let me see your bag, he would just be like, oh, here.
yeah.
Yeah.
What I'm getting at is, Mr. Doctor, especially as soon as you enter this plane, the presence of magic that you're feeling is immediate.
Okay.
Yeah, and you're not getting any negative vibes currently.
Right.
Well, I
Well,
will
Do we
tell you
see a
that.
blood? Do we see clouds of blood going through the water?
You don't see clouds of blood, but you do see some footprints that are beginning to kind of fade off.
I'll go like,
They look
I like-
stumbly for sure.
So-
I'll tap Taryn and point at the footprints.
and then I'm over by
I'm a little
Elos.
confused on why there are footprints.
Because
underwater.
the bad guy just...
So-
No, we're on the seafloor.
Hold on.
Oh, we're on the
What-
seafloor.
What does
Yeah.
Mr.
Oh,
Doctor want to do?
okay.
Because you were.
Yeah, I just wanna ask, Elos. Okay. So where are we supposed to be moving from here?
He's looking at the map. He's had
Plan,
the
old
map
man.
out for a few seconds now. He's kind of like. This awkward silence is almost like crickets are chirping, and then Mr. Doctor's like, "Yo, what's the plan?"
What's up, bitch?
And so Elos, does anybody have any ideas? Perhaps we should just possibly start walking. Maybe we're not close enough to the city. And Leilotha, who has not said, she hasn't said too much yet. She is the one sea elven that you have with both parties. And she is going to, she says, well, since I'm the only one of our kind, maybe I have to guide us. And Elos, without a question, is going to hand the map over to her. And he says, well, it's better you have it than I have it. And hands the map over. Now we're kind of gathered around in the same position. And as almost immediately when Leilotha sets her hands on the map, this is where Mr. Doctor, where you'd feel this like burst, and I guess everybody, everybody that's able to cast magic, this is where you feel
Ooh.
some kind of power radiating from this map for the
Okay.
first time. And
So it's activated by
the map,
water. Water.
This map's racist.
and Leilotha, she just says, "Map, go!" And then it
Yeah,
activates.
God damn.
No, she
That's map!
map.
Turns into a map and she flies away.
You're not too far off. So, this map, it begins to glow, a bluish white
Go.
glow almost,
It's turbo time.
and unfolds and folds almost perfectly flat midair.
Mid-water.
Huh?
Mid-water.
Oh yeah, mid-water.
Mid-water! Mid-water!
I'm gonna
I'm gonna need tons of reminders.
Oh well. So what? Can they?
breathe.
Yeah.
They're not dead,
They're
so...
they're taken care of, just like you guys are.
Okay. So they can.
You can ask
They're
them-
not like asphyxiating. Asphyxiating.
Drowning.
Alex,
I don't.
Drowning.
So they're not drowning.
They're all drowning. He never said
They're all
anything.
drowning.
Thank
Alex,
God
The
Taryn
lizard
saved him.
and the
Taryn
cat
saved
both
him.
drowned.
Alex,
So yeah, they did.
I'm gonna need you to.
You
Yeah,
have to
that
slap
sucks,
yourself again.
You have to slap yourself.
Look at them go. Go to the top.
This map,
Float to the top of the water plane, where it's just nothing but unlimited
Bye,
water.
kitty cat. Bye, kitty cat.
They never stop. They're just going up
Never
somewhere.
stop floating.
so before
Neither do the bubbles.
It's
poor
a dead
Alex
kitty.
rudely interrupted me once again, asking a fairly obvious question.
No, I didn't hear the cat or the lizard talk. All right. if I look behind me and they're fucking floating to the top and they're purple in the face,
We all float
this is
down
a problem.
Alex?
At least she's a sea elf or some shit.
To be fair, they didn't have much of a plan anyways. So maybe they would have forgotten to breathe underwater.
Shit, yeah, they're freaked out. They thought
we're underwater.
they thought the elemental plane was a beach like me.
Oh my goodness. That's the real thing. You thought it was a beach.
Yeah, so did they.
Life's a beach. Alright,
Oh,
so
fucking A.
cool part coming out. You want Alex? You want?
That was a serious question. Just like my last one. These are all good questions.
No, it was not a good
Tell us in the comments.
it wasn't a good question. That's okay. So they're taken care of. You don't know by what means.
Yep.
You are welcome to go ask if that's something you're interested in. But
It shouldn't be.
they're not drowning. They're not dying. They're looking
As
at
long
the
as they're not drowning.
They're looking at this map that I've been trying to
Okay.
explain.
Oh, great. Oh, good. All right, let's keep looking at that map.
Yeah. Would you like to, tell me what's going on with the map?
Yeah.
What color
It's purple.
No.
Yeah, it is.
Alright. Blue and white glow begin coming out of this thing as it flattens itself out mid-water. And everyone, whoa, especially the gunsmiths. Primarily Aldrin.
Calm down.
Fenwar, you see that, Fenwar?
Yeah, I
And
see it.
he's
It's
getting
magic.
excited. And
I
this
make
map
magic all the
unfolds
time.
itself, and it kind of starts folding in on itself a little bit.
Is it hard
starts,
to read? Shitty map?
No, it's
Yes.
making it origami.
gonna
Turning
say,
itself into a...
Nice little paper
Did
crane.
you hear that, Alex?
Little
Did you hear
paper
what Nick
crane.
said?
Little fold origami.
Because Nick pays attention.
What I just said. I just said the
Well, he was worried if the
Alright.
crane was drowning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, it is. Save it!
Oh, no!
Save it, Taryn!
Oh, God. What
Your
am I
mouth to
doing?
mouth.
I think you're gonna have sex with him.
Stick my dick in the map, rip it.
See, that's
Oh,
how
God,
lonely I
shit.
am. I have
And
to
you
make
pull it.
origami sex toys.
Origami sex.
That's
And I make it with
actually not
dollar
a bad idea.
make it
It's
with
very
dollar
aesthetic.
bills so I get paid.
Yeah.
That's
Damn.
very aesthetic.
Yo, you ever fucked a paper pussy?
Yo, I'm on that.
Yeah, I'm on that. I'm about them papes.
God damn it. Son of a
Papes.
bitch.
And a comic!
I've been on with Papes every day since after the first day you said it.
Oh, good.
Alright, so you guys already had said what's happening. So this map begins folding itself, and it starts taking shape. It grows wider. It starts, and you can see that it's taking shape into almost like a manta ray.
Whoa!
Cool.
Fairly, and I was saying wider. It's kind of growing in size to an extent.
It's like a transformer.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
sort of, yeah, sort of.
More than meets
Does
the
it
eye.
talk?
Shut up.
Why?
God damn it, Alex! Shut up! Shut up with the questions, Alex! Fuck!
So it does talk.
I'm sorry, Kenny. I'm sorry for
so-
him.
It
I'm
takes
sorry,
shape.
Nick.
It takes shape into this manta ray form.
You know when you have that one friend who just embarrasses you
thought-
every
yes.
single
I
time?
thought it was like the star from Pokemon.
And
Shut up!
Alright, I'll stop.
well, hey there, Taryn. Where you want to go?
Oh my god! Let's go!
Some people call me Manny the Manta Ray. Manny the Manta Ray.
Oh, hi, baby.
Oh, Taryn.
Oh, you're so cool.
Shut up.
But Manny,
Waves not me.
you should not give me the time of day.
Yeah. Oh,
My name
fuck.
is-
God damn it, Kenny, you son of a bitch.
Alright. Anyway,
It's fall.
Stupid
this manta ray does not
man.
talk because even in Magic Land or origami, manta rays do not speak.
Well, we got rules.
Taryn. So this manta ray figure appears in front of you from this map that you've just been looking at only a few minutes before, and then. Sorry, animation make sure the right notes.
Yeah, I know.
Because
fucking
Alex.
This is the perfect time for me to cut in and say some stuff.
Shut up.
And as soon as this thing takes form, Leilotha, almost like she knows what to do with the map, almost. And she's like, are we ready to head out?
Fenworth is swimming towards
Yes,
it.
what just happened?
And this thing, and she says,
We got a new friend.
well, to be honest, I don't completely know. I figured maybe since it was, my ancestors that made this map, maybe I would have some kind of effect on it, and I put my hands on it, and there it went.
Can I ask,
Heroin.
what do you think the manticore means?
A manticore is a creature that you fought in about 6 episodes ago.
Right. I know. I know what a manticore is, but what does the map folding into a manticore mean?
So you're actually currently finding out. So this, as soon as she asks, when you're ready to go, this manta ray is already
Manta ray.
Oh, manta ray.
Yeah, not man. I may have
You said.
Oh.
I
manticore.
thought it was Manta ray,
Okay.
but I thought.
I think he said manticore
once
first,
you
and then
said
manta ray.
manticore, I was like, oh, I misheard.
That's what I thought too.
I may have said manticore.
Either way,
Okay.
it's Manta
Yeah,
ray.
that's why I was confused. I was like, okay, manticore.
My bad.
I know we fought one of those, but I was looking back and I was like, it has to do something with that one cove we were in where we fought the manticore?
Oh, yeah.
That's
My
what I was
name's
asking.
Mark the Manicure. What's up?
Hi, Manny.
I fucking shut up.
But don't call me
Shut up,
Manny.
Alex.
It's a good question.
Only Taryn can talk.
Alright, so
That's not good.
and this the manta ray begins moving forward.
Cool.
And Leilotha is right behind it. Come on, everybody, come on. I don't, and she doesn't know where it's taking you exactly. She knows that this thing is going to guide your group to the ruins. But,
I'm gonna be sad that I didn't get to it in time to write it because I was trying to, but
I mean, it's not like flying past you.
I
You
also
can try.
got real stubby legs and arms, so can't swim real fast.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna latch onto
You're
Michael.
like a chode in water.
Exactly, and so I'm gonna latch onto Michael and tell him follow that thing, and yeah. So I got
Alright.
Elos with me also.
Cool. So,
Keep this old man.
well,
from getting
Elos
lost.
he's off Michael's back.
Keep him from getting E-lost. You know what I'm saying?
Elos is no longer on Michael's back.
Oh, he got off.
Yeah.
He's an asshole. Well,
Yeah, he
never
did right
mind.
when you
fell
entered the
off.
plane.
He's already-
And you got hit.
He's already lost.
Elos.
Hey.
So, now before bad jokes,
Good jokes.
great jokes,
Solid jokes.
continue to happen.
Shit's funny.
So the manta ray begins to make its way forward, and Leilotha right behind, and the rest of you right behind her. And off you go into the plane of water.
Yeah, Michael's
finally.
Michael's like a submarine because he's got like jet engines.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh, man. So cool.
it's cool.
Yeah.
Of course, you guys have assistance from Council 12.
Assholes.
You are
67 hours? Or still 69?
right now. You have
What's 6?
a little more than 2 days. A little more than 2 days.
Wait, we were at 69.
We were at 69.
I have it written down, but I
Yeah,
want
so do we.
to jump through it.
69 hours was the last count.
Did
So
you
I think-
just say?
Yeah.
69.
That's why I remember. And also,
I
I'm
have
looking
it.
at Nick's
Yeah, I have my notes written.
notations,
Nice.
which are very trustworthy.
Lower that to 20 hours.
20
No, I'm
hours?
just fucking with you.
For questioning me. Also, fuck you, Alex.
For Alex not slapping himself.
I told you or else.
If I get told to do it a third time, yeah, I might do it.
So, what I was saying
Might
was,
deserve it.
you guys have help from the Council of 12. You're able to breathe, stuff like that, for the timer made. You're also, so right now, you guys are on foot, walking on the ocean floor, so to speak, or at least this
Yeah.
part of the ocean floor.
I still think Fenrir can swim faster than he can walk.
And the manta ray is sort of hovering, maybe 5 feet, almost eye level with you guys. A little above eye level for the shorter ones. But this manta ray begins to ascend, and it starts moving upwards, and you guys begin, I would assume, swimming upwards after.
Yes.
And
Where the manta ray goes, I go as well.
Let me make sure I'm on. Hold it. Page flip.
While we start, when we start going up, can I perception check back towards the portal particularly, but look around to see if I see where the bad guy went off to, or if there was anybody that followed us
Yeah,
through?
absolutely.
Okay. Make sure we're alone.
You do whatever you want.
Natty 20, motherfucker.
Beautiful. You don't.
There's nobody there.
What
I'm suspicious.
You're looking
That's
for anything out of place?
I'm looking to see. I looked back to the portal to see.
I want to
if,
give you a better answer.
Yeah, I
So-
looked back at the portal to see if anybody followed us through, and then also looked around to see if I see where the guy went, because
Okay.
he should be somewhere.
Yeah. So
I don't want him to follow us because he has no idea where to go.
Yeah. So these tracks, they're kind of like, you're kind of dipping in and out of them. They're
Well, no,
definitely
okay, they're
not
not
following
going
the
the same
straight
way.
path that you guys are.
Oh, he's frantic.
More like
Or lost.
half dead.
Oh, okay.
Realistically,
he's stumbling
like,
around.
you would make that assumption. Like, he's stumbling around. Obviously doesn't know where to go.
He's gonna get killed by something out here.
So you're kind of dipping in and out and seeing these tracks.
Okay, I'm not so worried about him.
You
His last words.
I would say after you ascend and you guys are sort of swimming and following this manta ray, Fenworth is high alert, and I would say you kind of get a sense that you're being followed.
Oh, okay, so I'm on Michael, and,
Okay.
and I'm gonna tell Michael to like keep an eye out behind us, and I'm gonna have him go like maybe 100 feet behind us,
Okay.
and above us.
Okay,
And I'm
yeah.
just-
So Michael's gonna kind of fall back and ascend a little further.
Yeah, and I'm gonna swim up next to Taryn
Cool.
and Mr. Doctor and tell them, hey, I think we're being followed, guys.
I wonder by what.
And
I
see
hope it's
anything?
not. I hope it's not a shark.
and then Dildar
Oh,
is
it's
going.
probably a shark.
Prince
kill
Dildar
sharks.
the dildo.
Oh, the dildo's
He's
here.
gonna
Oh.
jump in and he's gonna say, "Don't worry about it, little bro. We got a big enough group that we can pretty much handle anything. I think, and you got some strong guys with you. Don't worry so much. Let's just take care of this mission, bro."
Yeah, I sent Michael back to watch the rear guard.
He's like, "Your friend will protect you. Don't worry. You'll be fine." He's kind of gonna flex.
This is some famous last word type of shit right
What a
now.
dildo.
Huge dildo. So you start to ascend, and now, or you already have ascended. You're moving forward. Now under you is, as you kind of continue, you start noticing a little more plant life, stuff like that. The kind of barren sea floor that you were sort of walking through starts to turn into a lot of random debris, stuff like that. Nothing too notable. You just notice kind of like just wreckage, shit like that. Just things that this place has picked up since its creation thousands of years ago. And up ahead, you start to see a handful, and they're going perpendicular to where you are. So you're actually walking straight into these things. They're up ahead still.
Yeah.
But they're large currents. They're almost like tubes. So think of it. That's the best way to
Like
describe
Finding
it.
Nemo.
Exactly. So and there are three of them directly in front of you, each on top of each other. And Elos is going to say, "Well, it looks like we may have found our first highway." And he's going to say, "The currents are how pretty much everything travels in the plane of water. The currents and, of course, the portals that you'll find in some of the larger cities and in larger islands. But mainly the currents, that's why there's so much debris everywhere. And this is kind of as you're passing all this debris. And now the manta ray immediately dives kind of downwards a little bit, maybe 20 feet, into the very bottom current.
Okay, whenever... Yeah,
fires off.
I'll call Michael back to catch up with us.
Okay.
Grab onto him and jump in the current.
All right, and everyone's kind of, Leilotha follows, and then Leo follows, and everyone's kind of going one by one into this current.
See if these motherfuckers follow us now.
Hell yeah.
All right, and blast off, and you begin flying through. You're almost going too fast to really notice different types of terrain. I would say.
Can I do something cool?
Hold on.
Well,
Let me
does
finish
Mr.
this
Doctor
real quick.
breathe?
Moment's dead. The only thing that you're really seeing is you're pretty much just seeing like this change in lighting almost. Light to dark. You can't specify terrain or anything or make anything out physically, but just light to dark changes as you kind of go through different parts of the plane. That's it. Okay, what's up?
Yeah, I just wanted when I jumped into the
Don't pee.
current. I wanted to get on top of my shield
Okay.
and ride it like
Surf's
with a
up!
surfboard underwater.
Surfing USA.
Do I have to?
Little known
Do I need
fact.
to do? Do I need to do it like an acrobatics or an
you can do
athletics?
that.
Little known fact, Mr.
Cool.
Doctor was actually quite an accomplished wakeboarder in his
Yes.
pirating days.
100%. Yeah.
I love to wakeboard.
Last time I rode the currents, man.
Yo, it's a stereotype that we say are. I don't appreciate that.
You stop that right now.
Hey, not all pirates say R.
Yeah.
Fuck that, bro.
Some of them say,
Hey.
We be offended.
where?
Hashtag Pirates Lives Matter.
We're the PC pirates.
God damn.
God damn it.
They exist everywhere.
All right. So, and all of a sudden, as you're passing through all these different lighting changes, and you guys are the current ends, and all of a sudden you're kind of thrown into mid-water. Not like violently or anything. You're just kind of tossed out into another open space, and below you, except you're you're mid-water again. Probably a good 100 feet above the surface, which you do see the surface at this time. On the surface floor, because the manta ray begins kind of descending down closer to the seafloor. And as we all kind of descend, you notice it looks a little out of place. It's very barren. You don't see any plants. You just kind of see ocean floor and randomly placed rocks almost, it looks like, as you start getting closer. Then you kind of notice that the rocks that are down there, the ones that you're seeing, because at this point you're kind of just passing by them, the rocks that you're seeing down there they look carved. They look like they were placed there. They don't look like, just some natural part of the environment. And so, everybody perception check.
Okay.
Oh!
Got a 1.
A 9.
16.
Okay. All right. So, Finworth, so everybody probably not Terran.
Actually, 12.
Okay. That actually helps a little bit.
Yeah.
So there's a current, another current, a separate one from, it's not the one you entered. There's a current sort of off to your right-hand side, and above you a little bit. I would say maybe it's 50 feet away from you. Everybody is able to see that, except for Tam. As Fenworth begins taking particular notice to this current, you're already a little worried that you're being followed.
Is there? Oh, I think I know who's following.
Yeah?
I think I know
think
too.
so.
Yes.
Is it Nerevin?
No.
It's okay. Whew, thank goodness. I didn't want that little girl to be following us.
All right.
Thank God. Anything else I'm fine with.
You're so you're able to you're paying particular attention, all around you. You're on high alert. And
high
your
alert, bro.
attention is
So high.
brought to this current that's on your right hand side. It seems like everyone else is kind of ignoring it. Everyone else is kind of following the manta ray.
What a bunch of fools.
Those fools! So, I don't know what we're doing. So, you start looking at this current, and you swear, just
Fuck!
the blink. It's almost like it didn't happen, but you're pretty sure it did.
Rub my eyes?
You're rubbing your eyes. You're pretty sure a middle finger just stuck out at you, flying through this current. You're pretty sure. And not only do you think that you saw this,
Get in the left lane, asshole.
you're pretty sure you heard a fuck you, and that's it. But it happened so quickly.
Fenworth screams, fuck you too!
And whatever this sound was, it is long gone.
Fucking asshole!
Well, I just said Terran. Fuck.
Fenworth.
Fenworth.
Yeah.
Fenworth, who are you screaming at?
Tailgaters!
Y'all up in our ass
They're
like
everywhere,
that.
huh?
Everyone can't get away from us. I think somebody flicked us off.
What? Like someone passed by and flicked us off?
Yeah!
I didn't see anybody's.
I mean,
It's been us the whole time.
Okay, Fenworth. Okay,
I
somebody
don't
drove
believe
by
me
and
either.
flicked us off. It's all good, bud.
Did you hear him yell, fuck you?
When's the last time you slept?
We're getting pretty tired,
I
aren't we?
had passed out. I had passed out from drinking earlier.
See.
See, not too long ago, so I'm good.
Still a little
Dildor.
drunk? I don't know.
Dildor, did you hear it?
Hear what, little bro?
Never mind.
He totally crit failed. Alright, so yeah, crazy shit. You hear Leo, and he's speaking to Leilotha, but he's kind of announcing it so that everybody can hear. Says oh, hold on, that's the wrong one. Oh, Leilotha, do you know where this thing's taking us at all? And you're all beginning to descend down into this barren seafloor wasteland that you're kind of above. And she says, I know less about this place than any of you. I'm just trusting that this thing knows where to take us, and I really hope that we don't have any complications on our way to the ruins.
Oh, okay. Well,
I would just say that.
There's gonna be
Yeah.
complications.
Can I go slap him?
I'll
You
walk
can.
up
I'm
to
not
her.
gonna.
I'll walk up to her, and I'll go, everything will be okay.
And
Don't worry, everything's a complication.
Yeah.
And she
Nobody's yelling, fuck you at us as they fly past.
and she's going to kind of return. She's going to return that console with a I really hope so. And then you
Kind of enough for you.
make it down to the sea floor once again.
Can I do perception?
You can next episode.
Ah, shit.
Into the depths.
Damn it.
Into the depths you go
Oh,
with
God.
a foreboding sense of dread.
With a Vicky
What the fuck are you?
off in the distance.
Strange ending.
I didn't mean to. Anyway.
Good deal.
2 fun accents I'm great at today. Real good at.
Let's find out
Thank
what happens
you
next time.
so much, everybody, for listening. All of us here, we really appreciate you listening to us and giving our show a chance and continuing to stay with us.
It's great.
For all of you, if you have not done so already, please, 5-star review on iTunes. If you have time, if you listen there, helps us out a lot, and we get so erect every time we see another 5-star
Super
review.
erect.
Leave a nice comment. That gets us even more moist and clammy.
Well, I get real clammy.
I'm already
You
clammy.
got it, If I made you clammy this episode with my questions,
Oh!
email us at dungeonjunkies@gmail.com, and you can complain at us.
And Alex.
Shut up, Alex!
Jesus.
No more talking!
I'm sorry.
If you don't want Alex to talk, just like I don't want Alex to talk,
Jesus, man.
Alex,
let
you're
us
fired.
know on Twitter. At
Fucking
Dungeon
out.
Junkie.
I quit.
No S.
Fuck all you.
Dungeon
Get out
Junkie.
here, Alex. He's storming off to edit because he's the best editor.
Fuck you. Better come back.
Here's a little bonus for future Alex. I love you, Alex. And if you're coming back in this room, fuck you! I hate you! And yeah, I think that's about it. Follow us on Twitter at Dungeon Junkie.
And let Nick talk.
No.
Nick.
And you can also go to the website that we have published.
Please
at
do.
www, which stands for World Wide Web.
There it
Period.
does.
Dungeon
Sure.
Junkie.
Period.
Oh my goodness.
.com.
DungeonJunkies.com.
Period.
What?
Com.
Period. Come.
DungeonJunkies.com / 5-star reviews. And
/
Henry
download
will
and
show
stream.
everyone his penis.
No. Showing nobody
Yeah,
my
all
penis.
right. Is that all?
God damn
yeah,
it, Kenny.
I think that's
You also shut up. Sorry, Nick.
Sorry,
Bye,
Nick.
everybody. I love
Bye.
you.
Thanks for
Bye.
listening.
I love
Bye.
you, everybody. Bye.
Fuck you. My questions are valid.
Turn the goddamn mic off.